Hi Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Okay, let's see. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Is someone being stubborn? Taurus, I know you can be stubborn. You're an earth sign. All earth signs can be stubborn in their own way, but this is your reading. Gotta give me something here. Okay, I do not like seeing the cards and they fall out, so wait, not it. Where? Wait, what? Main or side? Side message. Which one? 2. Wait. Then what? Oh, okay. This is supposed to be natural environment, your environment. And this is present day moment. This one? Main or side? Side message. Side message. Wait. You can expect in the next coming weeks. Which one is this? Strength and weakness. Not necessary. Okay, so what are the last cards for Taurus? Of what they need to know. One moment. Because I don't like to see them. Not this one. Options. Minus. This one? Not side message, okay. Okay, so you have 4 of fire, emotions, 3 of air, 7 of air, see, 4 of water, 6 of earth, wait, yeah, 7 of fire, and the child. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Which is weird. Before, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. What I will say, based from what I'm feeling from the card you have in your current energy, the Four of Fire, is coming up as a lack of intention and focus. You're taking aim, but you don't know where to fire. It's kind of like you have a broad sense of what it is you want to do, where it is you want to be, but you have no pinpoint destination. It's like you're working just to work, you're driving just to drive. You don't have a particular goal in mind. And if you do, you don't have a strong commitment towards working towards that goal. Whereas you have the goal, you may know some of the steps involved of getting to the goal you want to reach, but you're not putting in the work, you're not putting in the effort. It's coming across as if you lack the motivation or drive to see something through. I'm hearing if you do bother to work on yourself, if you do bother to work on this, it's kind of like you're giving the bare minimum. So say, for example, if you're working a job and your goal is to get a promotion or to get a pay raise, you're doing the bare minimum to get noticed in order to receive the outcome that you want. Like if you want to be promoted, if you want the pay raise, show that you match the worth you're saying you are. Show that you actually meet the criteria and have commitment that's required for the job you're trying to go after. And both of what you're not currently doing. Now for the energy in your environment, you have emotions. I'm hearing you don't feel strongly one way or another. This is more of the energy of the environment you find yourself in, more so than how you feel about the environment you're in. Where it's laid back, relax, move at your own pace, do things on your own time. See, the way Spirit is showing it to me is just, which is funny that you have the emotions card, because it's not that there's a lack of emotion, it's more of there's no negative or positive, it's just balance, where everything seems, for lack of better words, zen. You're at peace in the energy you find yourself in, and honestly it may be a contributing factor to why you're not putting in as much effort as you could be, because there's no outward stimulation, there's nothing necessarily outside of yourself or in your environment that's giving you that motivation, that drive, that passion to work for something different, to work for something more, something else, because it comes across as everything you need, you already have. Hearing you're content with how things are. Now, even if this isn't work related, and so if you're related in the home, it still applies. In your home, you're calm, you're relaxed, you're at peace. I'm hearing it doesn't matter if there's chaos around you or not. Just because others aren't happy doesn't take away from the fact that nothing really changes for you. There's nothing really motivating you one way or another to engage, be upset, be happy. It's just so weird. Dang. How many cards is coming up for with reversal energy for you? Because see, this is why I didn't want to give like a general reading of what I was sensing, because these cards, when you read the upright message for them, they're great, they're positive, but for you, Taurus, I'm getting the negative aspect, I'm getting the negative energy. Even though the cards are upright, I'm picking up on the negative aspect of the cards. Because the Three of Air is not showing up as a strength for you, it's showing up more as weakness. A lack of innovation. Not willing to go past what you already know. So it is possible that opportunity may present itself for you to learn something new. Either learn something new, find yourself in a new social situation, engage with your coworkers, take on a project. But it's like, you're fine with what you know. You have no reason to learn, go above and beyond learning something new, exploring new options, or expanding your mindset. Hearing you're perfectly happy, you're fine with your current level of intelligence, your perspective on life, the knowledge level that you have when it comes to work. You don't have a reason to go beyond past what you already know. And yeah, that's showing up as a weakness. And no, just for clarification, because I feel it does come across that some may take it the wrong way. It's not to say that ignorance is bliss. It's more of spirits putting in the phrase of a mind that does not grow will never reach the stars. It's not that you're intentionally being ignorant about life or what it is you do. It's just you're fine with where you're currently at, and a mind that does not grow will never reach the stars is what I'm hearing. Oh, this is interesting. With the Seven of Earth in your present moment, you're choosing to disconnect. I'm hearing disconnect from life, and for you Taurus, it's like it's coming across like you're hitting the reset button, disconnecting from your job. In the words of spirit, disconnecting from your job you no longer receive satisfaction from, pulling away from family members, where you're repeating the same old conversations over and over and over again, a repetitive cycle. You're staying off of social media, it just fills your head. I'm hearing with betrayal and lies. There's nothing worth doing, there's nothing worth seeing. Time to go outdoors. Time to go outdoors, feel the sunrise, reconnect with nature. Become one with your natural element. So Taurus, you may be in the process of leaving things behind, whether it's family, friends, or work. Coming across that anything you don't enjoy or find meaningful, you're pulling away from it, which is ironic because a mind that does not grow will never reach the stars, but it seems like... Okay, so now I understand how it's showing up, because you're not interested in growth right now, you're just thinking that you're reconnecting. You're getting rid of things that doesn't ascribe to you, that doesn't speak. So how you identify yourself or how you want to be seen. You're learning what it's like to be who you say you are. It may take some time, but you're finding your way back to yourself. Okay, so now the reading is starting to make a little bit more sense. And no reason to commit to anything, learn anything new if you're still trying to figure out who the heck you are. Based on the current energy that's came out, there are 3 paths or courses of action you may take based on the current energy of the reading. The first being the 4 of water. You see yourself in a brand new light. You see your scars and your imperfections, but you don't shy away from their inner beauty. All these things speak to who you are in the sense of what you overachieved. What you achieved, what you sought to accomplish, the lessons you've learned in life, not to take hardships to heart, and make you into this person that stands here today. Only problem is now you're taking back the steering wheel. You decide, you decide how you're going to be seen. You decide how you're going to be seen and where you're going to go in life. So most likely with this one, you're going to get to know yourself on a deeper level, see the imperfections as something to be proud of, and basically decide how people are going to view you. And not how people are going to view you, how you want people to view you. After that, you also have the 6 of air as your second path or course of action. I'm hearing strong homes, strong walls. Take care of what's going on inside your home before you decide to take care of someone else. How can you serve the community if you have nothing for yourself? Okay, so with the 6 of earth, you may be finding your footing, finding your way. Like I said, some of you may have a goal, but either not taking steps or you don't have all the steps you need to reach your goal. But with 6 of earth, it's more of, it comes across as you're putting your mind to something. You're taking care of family, taking care of friends, taking care of home, but with this, it's more of you're starting with the home. The structure that needs to be created. I don't know, something to do with the family structure. You're taking more of a leadership position. So, I don't know, maybe a mother, father, the oldest child. But that's with the typical family structure. You could be one of the youngest, but respected as the oldest and middle child. that keeps things afloat instead of the oldest. Either which way, no matter what your position is in the family, you are, it's coming across as you're standing in a whole new role. Now, if it pertains to work, it's more of, I didn't expect this from you. You have more to say, you have more to contribute, but you stay within your role. Like, this comes across as you're doing the duties that are actually required of you, whether it be in the home or at work. You're not going above and beyond. Because again, how can you take care of someone else if you're having a hard time taking care of yourself? But you are being of service. You are increasing your level of importance in some way, shape, or form. Talking out more, contributing more, offering brand new ideas, creating different organization plans, revising the current strategy, something that you're saying or doing that's contributing more than what you've been contributing before. For some of you, it could be gaining recognition and attention. Then lastly, you have the 7 of Fire. Which has been coming off a lot lately. You're not looking for validation or approval. You're not out to get recognition, fame, fortune, or status. I'm hearing you just want to be seen, heard, respected, not humiliated, taken into consideration. Seeing things on a new level. There's something else here. Like you're expecting feedback, so with this one it's more of you may be getting feedback on your job performance, you may be getting criticism from your family or friends, but you're not feeling a way about it, you're accepting it. You're thankful for it, you're grateful for it. It gives you ways to improve yourself, not just your work ethic. And you're not doing it for validation, recognition, or attention. It's like you found your motivation again to do better. Not just be seen, but to like you're doing it for yourself. Now, I did say with the present moment, some of y'all might be leaving your job if you felt it's undeserving, it's not what relates to you. If you do leave that job, you may find something more fulfilling, something you want to be good at just because it speaks to you more than anything else. Whereas if you stay with the current job you're at, it's like you have a renewed respect for what it is you do and the importance it plays. And lastly, what you can expect over the next few weeks, you have the Child. typically with the child, the way the energy is presenting is that you're merging both the negative and positive aspects of this card. Because prior to now, you've been dull, lack of interest, realistic, in some ways pessimistic of life, focused on the mundane and doing things just to get through the day. But you're balancing that out with the more positive aspects of the card, where you're having a healthier work-life balance. Like your life is filled with wonder again. You know, the childlike wonder where anything is possible. You can play with the same toy 1,001 times and find new plays to play with it, new ways. It surprises you, excites you, makes you happy. You combine it with something you do, and it restores the magic. Even if you got bored with it, there's always a way to make it interesting again. And that's kind of back to where you're currently at now, not just with work, but with life in general. There are ways to make life interesting. So what you've done something before, do it again, couple it with friends and family, make it a party. Try something new and exciting, although it scares you. You're never one to turn down a challenge. Yes, you're finding ways to bring excitement, bring happiness, bring joy, bring stimulation back into your life. A new trip, planned vacation. Take a day to play hooky and just relax. Do what it is you want to do. But again, like I said in the beginning, you're finding a healthier balance between your work and actual life. You're not just existing, you're learning what it is to live. Being optimistic about the future and what you can expect the next day. I'm hearing there's always something new you can do, there's always something new you can explore, whether it's eating out at a restaurant or just taking a walk and stumbling upon an interesting place you never would have realized if it wasn't for that random ass walk. Let's see, let's clarify your spread. But yeah, seems like it'll be filled with hope over the next couple of weeks. Optimism, having fun, and just enjoying life a little. Not to the fullest, but as much as you're comfortable. Again, let's clarify for Taurus. Clarify for Taurus, please. Okay. Okay, I don't like C. Spirit. I do not like to see the cards. We talked about this. Okay, let's try this again. Wait. The inner side message. Main spread. Wait, Earth? The 7 or the 6? Not this one. Main or side? Wait, them. Okay, so I had them mixed. This one. Main, where? Not this one? Is it main message or no? I already said no. Okay. Can we get a little bit more for Taurus, please? Let's try this again. Take this one where gonna need it. Wait. Wait. Main or side? Not it. Wait. Where? Oh. That's why I was hearing that. But what about this one? Not needed. Okay, you have trapped in fear, financial material changes, obstacles and challenges, accelerated motion, and love begins. Yeah, I believe you have all of them. Because the Psychic Tarot deck is split between mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And I think that the first time that I actually got all four types out here at the same time. But with the four of fire being clarified by trapped in fear. For some people, they choose not to barrel ahead out of fear of failure, but for you, it's coming off more fear of success. So you lack the determination, you lack commitment, you lack the motivation. Yes, not because you feel you're gonna fail, it's more if you feel you're gonna succeed. And for those of you that doesn't make sense for, it actually can make sense, because when you reach a new height, a new level, there's always this anxiety of what comes next, or how are you going to maintain this current level you find yourself in. Not everybody knows how to maintain, not everyone knows how to be consistent, not everyone knows how to commit to what it is they're doing to maintain at the level they're at. And so if you feel and that in self eventually leads to failure, but that in itself can sometimes lead to failure. Sometimes, not always. More often than not, just leads to a higher level of anxiety, because you fear one day you'll risk it all or lose it all. Even though that doesn't happen, you're still scared you're going to lose it, because you're scared of how you're going to maintain, how you're going to keep up your current pace that you now have some work at. How are you going to last in this new role that you've chosen to fulfill? So it's better not to succeed than succeed. and eventually risk failure. But that may just be your fear talking. For 3 of air, you have financial and material changes. Here, you're suffering a loss. Anything you don't gain can be considered a loss, and when you're not gaining, you're in a sense losing. Now, spirit means this in more than one way. If you lack the intelligence to do something, then how are you going to pursue or advance your career and what it is you want to do if you have a lack or limited amount of knowledge? Where they're also showing me somebody this is so weird. Spirit is showing me as it's something that you could be learning. It's not work related. I'm not sure what it is. I just know that it can make your life so much easier because you have. Now, this may apply to some of you, not all of you, but you have a certain background that places you in an advantage over others. And if you were to dig a little bit deeper, apply yourself further, you could actually get a lot more using a lot less. Kind of like when you're playing a video game and you know a cheat code to get past certain levels, or to beat the boss level. It would take somebody 10 to 20 tries. It'll only take you 5 because you know that I'm sorry, and the words is spirit because they also play in a way that I can best explain it. When you're playing a video game, if you have to beat the boss level, you have to try 10 to 20 times before you actually defeat the boss battle, then have to hurry and quickly save so you don't lose the little bit of progress you finally make because damn, I finally beat this. But at the end of the day, for you, Taurus, it's more of you have all the information you need. You have the cheat codes to get you a secret weapon. You can hopefully beat that bitch in one try. And walk away like a champ. So like there's something that information you have access to, but you're choosing not to learn it. You're choosing not to gain it, even though it could work to your benefit and give you even a higher advantage. Now again, that applies to some of you, not all of you. But the moment you choose to apply yourself, learn the business, and how to apply the information, I'm hearing you walk on gold. Dang. Taurus got dang advantage. Like, wait, what? I'm sorry, let me focus on your reading, Taurus, because that took a turn I was not expecting. For the seven of earth, clarified by obstacles and challenges. Hearing a spiritual lesson to overcome. You're getting back to the root of a problem, learning how to get around it, reconnecting with your higher self, not hearing things as quickly as you could have, but it's not a game, it's not a race. Move at your own pace. You'll hear when you're ready. So you may feel a bit put off by the fact that you're trying to reconnect with yourself. If you're spiritual, you may be attempting to do some shadow work, reconnect with your spirit guides, ask them for wisdom and guidance, but you're not getting a response that you expected, or you're not hearing as clearly as you thought you should have. But what Spirit is saying is that takes time. To work through your shadow or any past trauma, that's not 1, 2, 3. It can take months, days, years, weeks. It all depends on your rate of speed and how well you hear your ancestors and spirit guides. Communication can come in many different ways and forms. Not all the messages will be clear to you at first, but once you get the hang of what they're trying to say and how the information is presenting, it'll seem less of a challenge. You finding your way back to you. I'm hearing it's not a game, so don't treat it as such. There's no hidden code or special tool that can help you get there faster. You have to move at your own pace and be accepting of that. So Taurus, you may want to rush through some of the processes when it comes to disconnecting and just getting back to you. But apparently Spirit is saying there's no such thing. You can do that with whatever it is you should be learning to give you a boost, whether it comes to your status, your relationship, your job, your income. But when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to understanding yourself, knowing yourself, identifying past triggers, working through your anxiety, there's no cheat code, there's no race track. All you can do is keep moving forward at your own pace. Now, for any of you that was resonating with this path, with the second path or course of action, 6 of Earth, you have accelerated motion. Now, similar to obstacles and challenges, this is a spiritual card. Like, okay, sorry about that, Taurus. Wait. Six of Earth, clarified by accelerated motion. In the words of Spirit, how exactly do y'all want me to phrase? Y'all found the spark of life, reigniting the flame, finding your inner passion. So either during your present moment or a little bit sometime after that, something is going to call to you. Either something is going to call to you and you don't understand why, or you're just going to find, or you may find a sense of purpose, again, within your family structure or the job that you're currently working at, or if you're thinking about changing, the new job. Yeah, the new job that you changed to. It gives you a sense of purpose, responsibility. It speaks to you more clearly than what you were doing in the past. That's why you have no problem with speaking up more. That's why you have no problem filling the void I'm hearing feeling the void left by another family member. So if someone passed away, I give you my condolences, because as I did say earlier, you are being seen more as in a leadership position, whether you're mother, father, oldest child, the middle child. You're being looked to more of someone who's in charge. Yeah, finding yourself in a new position, engaging in a new role. I don't know, whatever draws you to the Six of Earth path or course of action is something that's meaningful to you, that gives you purpose. I'm hearing it makes you happy. Because like I said, the energy, the environment's energy, you're already content. It's like zen, but this is like a whole new level. I didn't even say it yet, but you're doing it because you care. The Seven of Fire clarified by Love Begins. You're doing it because you care. It makes you, because you care, you're just doing you. You do the best you can for as long as you can. It makes your soul sing. If I didn't care about your opinion, I wouldn't be asking. So, like I said, you could be asking for criticism or feedback. You're doing it because you care, and people see that as because you care. It's not just because you're trying to get ahead or cheat. Sorry. I should have said it earlier. The Seven of Fire clarified by Love Begins. And I can't say you found new love for what it is you do, or the people you find yourself surrounded by, because you always had a certain level of admiration, respect, and concern. But again, with this one too, it's like it's on a whole new level, because you're doing things you haven't done before, you're saying things you haven't said before, you're actively looking for ways to improve just because you care. I'm hearing you want to see people happy, you want to be the best at what it is you do, because it's of significance to you. This is what truly matters. So, for those of you who found new joy, happiness, love, stop saying new, I apologize, not new, who has restored love, happiness, joy, and either what it is you do or your relationships, I give you congratulations. And if you had the courage to change from a job that drained the life out of you to something that actually fulfills you, congratulations. Because not everybody has that level of bravery. Some people find content with staying where they're at, even though they know they're not happy. But that don't seem to be you, Taurus. Anyway, Taurus, this is what I have for you. I do hope you enjoyed the reading and maybe gained some insight from it. If you did, please do hit the like and subscribe button, as there will be more videos to come. That being said, I shall see you in the next one. Bye, Taurus.